Top 10 Thailand dramas recommendations about love triangles. Notifications. Notifications tells about the love life of an otaku named Min. One day, he received a strange notifications on his cell phone, which notifies the past events but the future. These notifications related to the whom he will have a special relationship with in the future. Four to 6 days. Tells the relationship between Ying Ying, her best friends named Noina, and a doctor named Korn. One day, Noina tells Ying Ying that she likes Dr. Korn. The problem is that in the next 4 to 6 days, Korn will marry his girlfriend, Wisa, who seems to be keeping a secret from him. Astrophile. This series tells about the life of Nubdao, a presenter at a home shopping programs. In the midst of living in a life that he thinks is chaotic, he meets Kim Han, a neighbor who is actually Nubdao's younger sister in the college who likes Nubdao. On the other hand, Nubdao is also friends with Tan Keun, who secretly has feelings for him. My Ambulance tells the story of Pang, a resident doctor at the ER who has been dating Tan Tawan for 15 years. They both have a magical bond that keeps each other connected. However, the bond suddenly weakens in the Tan Tawans begin to doubt Pang's feelings for him. At the same time, come the features of Chalarms, a warm-hearted intern who reminds Tan Tawans of the feelings he once had for Pang. The Giver. After the sudden death of the parents, siblings Taylah and Fahrung leave Archons upside down. Struggling to get by, Taylah gets involved in a high rent, the son of a powerful businessman who uses his money and powers to elevate himself above what he does. When Taylah finds himself face a monsoon of iniquity, his only reasons to keep smiling is a cat. A cat, like Taylah, eludes injustice in many forms. Romantic Blue. This series tells the story of Mai and her sister, Uman, who both like Bond. Besides being involved in this difficult sibling love story, Mai and Man are also forced to deal with illegal activities due to demands of the situations. The Love Proposal. Trinidad gets to know Times because of an accident that happens to Trinidad's student. This impressed Times and Ham to become more often. However, Times was afraid to tell Trinidad that he loved her because he still couldn't forget his former love with Marisa. Instead, Trinidad decided to marry Taj, who happens to be gay. Taj urgently needed to get married and have children for his grandfather, Batana. It was the only way for Taj to keep his positions as president to meet the group. Time met Trinidad again as a Taj bride-to-be. He was in agony but needed to keep Taj secret from Orachud, who could expose Taj and take his positions. Chain, Taj ex-boyfriends, began to scheming for reputations and Taj money. This chaos began to endanger Taj and Trina. Girls 2K. This drama tells the story of Momai, a woman is with 2,000 years old. For centuries, he lived with a curse. A frustrated Momai has tried hundreds of methods to end his life, but always fail. Finally find hope when his fortune-telling friend Krating tells him that he will be able to age and die if he finds love within a year. He started by looking at the men around him and was confused by the presence of Tawin and Motat. There was also Keun, the office's biggest client, who seems to be interested in Momai. Nha Harn The Series. This is the story of chaotic teenagers who love for dancing. Nha Harn is the heart of their existence. Yupin is mischievous between two guys, one she can forget and another who is extremely good. Sawan is a more lamb, Singto sells a amulet at the market fair. Lemma is under a lot of pressure to study hard and behave like a true man. He persuades Calcium, a friend in their group, to pose as his girlfriend. The hope is that if they manage to keep it up until graduations, they can leave the village and live the life they want to. The plan gets complicated when he meets Kai and Calcium becomes confused when playing Lemai's girlfriends every day stirs up new feelings. Same Chua Keun. The moment she opens her eyes, she noticed her body without clothes on, and there was a man sleeping on his stomach next to her. The whole world seems to collapse in front of her. Chon Pansa, a beautiful woman who was drunk until she lost her mind for just one night, had to become a single mother inevitably. She decided to raise her child alone, never thought to demand anything from that overnight husband of her. However, this is called fate when the man is the father of her child has come to involve her life once again.